Former boxing champ Paulie Malignaggi quit as Conor McGregor's sparring partner just 3 weeks before his fight with Floyd Mayweather. Photos surfaced yesterday that appeared to show McGregor knocked Malignaggi out, but unedited of rounds 1 through 12 Tuesday night let the fans see. I came to help this camp out, not to be exploited. Now you're going to get the truth, though. Post full unedited video from Tuesday night, #ethics. Skip, what do you make of this?
Sounds to me like Paulie got his face pounded and his pride pounded all at once. You know what my takeaway is? I don't think Conor McGregor is getting nearly enough credit for what he just undertook against a guy in Paulie Malignaggi who is a two-weight former world champion in two different weights. That's pretty good.
Yes.
And he just recently retired, so he's not some old, out-of-shape guy. I think he's 36, but he just recently stopped boxing professionally. And I remind you, this was not sparring. This was like a legit set-up fight where they brought in Joe Cortez, highly respected referee, to try to police what was 12 bad blood rounds of going at it boxing, not sparring, boxing. And remember, these two didn't like each other before. So Conor McGregor invited a guy in who he knew would come after him with bad blood. And now the bad blood is obviously spilled outside the ring post quote-unquote fight. Well, this felt like an official 12-round, let's do it kind of a fight. And Paulie was mad that Conor actually invited some dignitaries in, Dana White and others, some people.
The former owners of the UFC.
Yes, to watch. And he wasn't ready for that. And now he wasn't ready for Conor to post some pictures of what was Conor getting the best of Paulie at those moments, and there's still shots in the fight. And I would love to see the unedited version because there are a whole lot of people out there who tell me that Conor McGregor just flat out can't box. Well, then even Paulie, right after the fight, said that I found my rhythm in the middle rounds. I landed some shots in the middle rounds, but Conor came on strong late. That's what Paulie said. And when I saw Paulie's face, to use your term, it looked like it got lumped up by Conor McGregor. And I assume they were wearing 10-ounce pillow gloves. I assume because I would assume Conor wants to get used to 10-ounce pillow gloves that Floyd wants to hide behind. So in the end, Paulie says, I didn't, as you point out, I didn't get knocked down. I got pushed down because he said Conor was resorting to some bully tactics, just overpowering him in close. You listening, Floyd? Because that's what I've been telling you. Floyd is too little to stand up to this man who's going to fight so unconventionally that he's going to come at Floyd in ways nobody has ever come at Floyd, because this man has no conventional rules. I'm not saying he's going to fight dirty or go MMA, but he has no boxing rules in his head about this is the way you have to do it because this is the way I was taught. He wasn't taught anything in boxing. He's going to come after Floyd Mayweather just the way he went at it with Paulie. And so for all those people who say Conor won't even be able to land a punch, I think this should prove to you, I think you better think twice about that.
This tells me that Conor McGregor is trying to fool the public into thinking that he has an absolute chance of beating Floyd Mayweather, which he doesn't. And I hope they do not release the 12 rounds because then nobody would buy the fight. So I want people to buy this fight because I want the world to see this butt cutting that's coming on August 20th.
You think Paulie just put on makeup after the fight or what?
Skip. First of all, they were probably sparring in 14 to 16-ounce gloves. Nobody spars in the gloves they're going to actually fight in.
I don't know about that.
No.
I think he wanted to feel what it would feel like to actually do this for 12 rounds.
And Paulie said they flew me out. I thought I was going to have some time to gather my bearings. Took me straight to the gym. Here's Dana White, the Fritas brothers. They got all these camera crews set up. So I realized then it was a hit job.
Oh.
They brought me in to try to, exploit me, exploitation.
Oh, really? So he wasn't a boxer?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a boxer.
But I'm saying, Skip,
he's a professional boxer.
So let me ask you a question.
A champion.
So let me ask you a question. Why don't fighters fly in the day of the fight and fight? Why are they there a week, 2 weeks in advance? If it's so easy to do. Oh, but that's what he tried to do. Hold
Sounds
on.
like an excuse on
No,
Paulie's part.
but
You don't think he was warned we're going to go 12 rounds?
I've never seen anyone, and I've seen a lot of fights. I've seen guys get knocked out the ring. I've never seen anybody get hit so hard their heels are up in the air. Now, I've seen somebody get pushed down and their heels are up in the air. I've seen that.
Well, I'll admit to that. I got it. I think he got pushed down.
But let me ask you a question. Why are we supposed to believe what Conor says in the photos, but when the video of Conor and people talk about he got knocked out in sparring, nobody wants to believe that. But we're supposed to believe this, but not to believe that. Oh, but you know what, Skip? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Paulie. Boy, going to take care. Because, see, you said Paulie was a 2 division.
Two weights. Yep.
Lord. From 130 to 154. And you know how they go, Skip. They go 130, 35, 40, 47, 54. Floyd wiped it out.
Floyd, from 20 years old to 40 years old?
And,
really? He's 40?
And guess what happened?
Wow, that's
Skip?
old.
Name a man that can say, name a man professionally can say, I put hands on Floyd, and when we went to the middle of the ring, the ref raised my hand. Now go ask Conor McGregor the same thing. Because I saw him get that sloppy Joe. Manwich.
Wait,
Mine was a manwich. Oh, manwich.
So he fell into wrestling a man who probably outweighed him by, I'm going to guess, conservatively 30 pounds?
Skip, I'm look here. My grandfather said, boy, you can have excuses or you can have results. Which one you want, Skip? You want the excuses or you want the results? Did he get beat? He's been beaten 3 times.
And then what happened after he lost by falling into the trap of being pulled down onto the ground by Nate Diaz? What did he do? He told Dana White, I want him now. And Dana said, you can't do this. You only have so many of these left in your body. Nope, I want him now. He's too big for you, Conor. I want him sooner than later. And they did it sooner. And what happened in the next one?
He won.
And why did he win? He stood up and boxed him. He would not let Nate take him to the ground. He stood up, and they rocked each other.
Dana White is one of the best promoters that there is. It's hard for me to believe because he's a baker, and sometimes he add a little bit more yeast so this cake will get a little bigger. Oh, he talked to me right after the fight, after he had got choked out. I want to fight him tomorrow. Now, if you ask Dana this today, he's gonna say he wanted to fight him again the same night. I get it, Skip. Skip, you talking to a salesman, Skip? Look here.
You?
Yeah, Skip. You didn't know.
So you're trying to sell things?
No.
Oh, I just speak the truth. I don't have to sell anything. I let the facts speak.
When I was a little boy, I talked a rooster into hiring a fox to guard the hen house.
Really?
Talked him into, and he paid him.
Wow.
So I know what Dana White's trying to do.
So you speak rooster?
Yeah, talked him into it. And the fox stood guard. We went to bed.
Huh.
But Skip,
And then what happened? Some carnage?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Floyd, do like my man Floyd Sr.
He did.
Go get tore up. He will look like Paulie Malignaggi did. I can assure you of that. And
So
Jenny said she going. Jenny going to the fight.
Yeah, I can't. I'm going to find a way.
Huh?
Who is he
Finding
going
a
to the
way.
fight?
Jenny says Joy want to be all bougie and don't want to go to the party. Jenny and I going to Floyd's after party at the Aria. And Jenny, by 10, hey, bartender.
I'm in. That's fine.
By 10, Jenny's in. I'm on that hen.
No.
Oh, man, that's great. That's great.
I think she's in for the fight, but not the after party.
We going to the after party.
I don't think so, but that's just me.
You're not invited. The losers do not have after party, Skip.
I think you are getting more nervous on that hot seat you sit on by the moment, because now Conor McGregor has dared to bring in a guy who can actually box, who doesn't like Conor McGregor, and he basically kicked his behind.
So
just look at his face. Unless they made it up with, like zombie blood or I don't know. I don't think they did.
I'm trying to figure at what point in his career did people confuse Paulie Malignaggi with Floyd Mayweather? At what point?
Never.
Okay,
I
then. So
agree.
that don't tell me nothing.
But is he a legitimate professional boxer who won world titles at 2 weight classes? Yes, he did.
Long
Not
time ago.
that long ago.
Long time ago.
No.
He ain't want to fight in ages, Skip.
So you keep telling me that Conor McGregor won't even be able to land a single punch, yet he landed
Meaningful.
a number of punches.
Meaningful.
On Paulie Malignaggi.
Meaningful.
Oh.
Skip, don't you know how sparring works? Do you actually
This is not sparring. This was not. This was a fight.
Okay. Why didn't he bring in Andre Ward? Why didn't he bring some current boxers? Because that's what you do. Skip, this is how it works. When we're in training camp and we're trying to get some work done, the number 1 offense goes against the number 2 defense. We don't have starters and starters. Now, sometimes, things going bad, they start talking trash, and I'm like, Mike, I want to put some stop to all this chit-chatting because they think they can guard O'Shea. They can't guard Shea. But there's a reason why they call them sparring partners. Sparring partners aren't able to beat the guy.
That is correct. And you've never even heard of him.
Well, Larry Holmes.
I know who Paulie is.
Well, Larry Holmes was a sparring partner for Ali, and he turned out to be heavyweight
champ.
champ.
That's how he came up.
Right.
Yeah.
So we know how this works, Skip. But your day will come. August 26th.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find you when it's over. But,
you won't. Because I got to make the people going to be trying to get us. IRS going to want some of my cheese. I got to hurry up and get there. I got to get, we got bottle service, popping bottles.
You need to find a hideout in Las Vegas, like some underground bomb shelter.
No, we got a big old table, got all these bottles, Ace of Spades. You want some Ace of Spades? Ooh, we got the Magnum bottles, not that little stuff. We talk about Magnums, like they be spraying at the Grand Prix, those big old bottles that Lewis Hamilton be spraying and Michael Schumacher used to spray big old bottle like this tall.
You're going to need a lot of alcohol when this is over.
Turn up
for another reason.
I'll post it on Insta. I'll post it on everything. Turn up, Shane.
You got 22 days. 22 days.
22 days.
You are going to have to anesthetize yourself after you watch what's going to happen to your man, Floyd.